What is up, everybody, and welcome to another video. In today's video, this is going to be... Whoops, I dropped my talisong. This is going to be a little bit more of a somber video is maybe the right word. Serious? I don't know. I wanted to talk about a life update that has been, well, a thing that's existed for quite some time. And is something that I wasn't really confident or, I guess, willing to talk about publicly yet. And I think I might be ready now, but I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a kind of raw video, so if you're not looking for that, maybe click off. But yeah, so... I have been going through a lot the past year. Honestly, the past couple years have been tough because this is the kind of thing that, like, you don't just make a choice and then it just happens immediately. This is the kind of thing where, like, problems build up over time and then that leads to you having to make a decision, and that's not necessarily fun for anyone. What I'm talking about is that I got divorced last August. Right now it is August, and so I thought maybe that it has been, now that it has been a year, you know, maybe that is a good time to talk about that. But yeah, I ended up getting separated from my partner. It was something that I had been thinking about for a minute, and something that we together sort of decided was maybe for the best for both of us. So it was to some degree amicable, but it still sucks and is never fun to go through that with somebody, especially somebody that you've been involved with for an extended period of time, like we had, and you know, having to deal with that really blew. We'd been married for some while and all this stuff, and we had dated even longer before that, but yeah, it just ended up not working out. And so I don't really want to focus on, like, the what and how of what happened there, because I'm going to be totally honest, that is part of my private life that I don't really want to share or feel like I really need to. But I do want to talk about how it's affected me, because it has had, I think, a dramatic, noticeable effect on me and my content output and just a lot of things in general. So, yeah, that was a very hard period of my life that is still ongoing. Like, here's the thing. We're a year out from that happening, and it still sucks. Like, it's not, you know, I feel a lot better. I am in a lot better place. There's a lot of things that have changed in my life and, like, all of that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's tough. You know, and I don't want to really talk about my ex much or mention them, because I think that that's not really the point of anything like this. This is more to express to you all, like, what I've been through, and not to say anything about, like, them or whatever. So I would just want to be very clear about that. But yeah, I have... Ooh, there's a dragonfly. Oh no, he left. Hopefully you saw the dragonfly. That was a good dragonfly. Anyways, yeah, I have been deeply affected by this. It affected my work output. It affected my ability to do videos and make videos and all of this stuff. It affected my passion and my creativity. I was very deeply depressed for some time due to all of this stuff happening. And even now, I still am battling depression, because, like, it's an evil little thing that really eats into you. And, like, over the past few months, I've just been incredibly busy dealing with either YouTube stuff or outside of YouTube stuff or personal life stuff. And, like, because of that busyness, that led to a lot of burnout for me recently. And then that burnout translated into depression. And so, you know, that can be a really tough thing to sort of, like, deal with and get through. And so I wanted to, work on it more and do my best to kind of get myself into a better headspace. And I think I've done that. I think I'm feeling the success of that maybe a little bit better than I was previously. But yeah, it's just been a lot, and I don't know exactly what to tell y'all, because it's like, this is a very private thing that I went through, and I didn't tell y'all about it for literally an entire year. And it affected me very deeply, and unfortunately affected our channel and our content. Like, one of the reasons that I had trouble uploading more Will Flips was because of that. Like, that is a large change to go through. And it affected my ability to make these videos. Like, I didn't feel motivated, and then after a long enough period of not making stuff like this, I started to doubt my ability to even like do it in the first place. Like, I'd be like, oh, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. And then on top of that, I don't know if I'm going to be good at talking about the topic that I have. Like, am I just going to ramble and make no sense and, not really give you anything interesting to watch? Or am I going to actually take this somewhere? And yeah, I don't know. It's been a big change. I've been through a lot in this process, but I will say that I am doing good, and I think I'm doing better than I was because of the changes that I've made. Like, I think overall this is a positive in my life. I think it's been extremely difficult, but I think it's one of those things that like needed to happen and is good for me in the long run and all that jazz. But it's not easy. It's not. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know where to go from here, if I'm being honest, because it's like that's kind of it. I just wanted to update y'all on like what's happened in the first place. Like, the idea that this happened at all and that I've been through a lot. I felt like it was probably something that I should bring up to y'all, to my audience. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually going to upload this. I probably will. So if you see this, Merry Christmas. I did upload it. But yeah, that's what's gone on in my life. It has been a year, and I am doing better now, certainly. Like, it has caused market improvements to many places in my life, and I hope that it continues to do that, and I hope that a lot of things can continue to improve and like stuff like that. But at the same time, it doesn't make it any easier necessarily. So it's just tough. But yeah, sorry for this one being a way more rambly one, and also one that like I don't really even know if it makes a lot of sense or is something that y'all are going to be able to connect with at all. I mean, everybody's gone through a breakup to some degree, so I guess you can understand that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot to think about, and it's left me with a lot on my mind. And there's a plane right above me, and yeah, I don't know. But that's kind of how I'm feeling, and what has been up. So yeah, sorry for the lack of some content to some degree, but at the same time, that is what I've been dealing with, and it's getting better, and I don't necessarily need help about it, because like I have all of my cool friends that have done an incredible job of providing support for me, so I am very thankful for my support systems. But yeah, I wanted you all to know that that is what is going on in my life. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry that this one's a weird one, I guess, but that is it. So anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.